Okay, so apoptosis in simple words we can say it is a programmed cell death. Okay, so as it is necessary for those damaged cells, and this what actually happens in an apoptosis is that the damaged cells altogether commit suicide. So now let us look about the three major aspects of this apoptosis. So first one goes for the cell cycle regulation. Second one is a cellular homeostasis, that means the balancing of these number of the cells, the dynamic balance between this production and the loss of cells. So these three things are very important as it is the three major aspects of apoptosis. Next we are going to discuss about the regulation of apoptosis. So there are three levels of this regulation. Okay, so the first one is the membrane level of apoptosis regulation. So what does it is membrane level in the sense the plasma membrane. So the plasma membrane have several death signal receptors. Okay, so these receptors are involved in this instructive apoptosis. So let us look what is instructive apoptosis. So instructive apoptosis, it involves the secretion of some death ligands which binds to this receptors of this cells, and these receptors which have both intracellular and extracellular domain. So this receptors which get bind to this intracellular domain, what does it do? It sends apoptotic signal which thereby initiates this apoptosis. So this is all about instructive apoptosis. Once again I would like to say that it involves secretion of the death ligands and it binds to this receptors of present in the cells. So what does it do? These receptors have two major domains, that is the intracellular and the extracellular domain. So the intracellular domain, what does it do? It sends apoptotic signals to the initiate apoptosis. So the next one is the cytoplasmic level. So cytoplasmic level is in the two ways. There are cytoplasmic proteins as we know. So this cytoplasmic protein does two jobs. Either it inhibits or it promotes apoptosis. So what it inhibitors do? Inhibitors prevent cytochrome C release from mitochondria. We know that it is a mitochondria. We know it in the some of the pathways cytochrome C is visible, right? So this inhibitors cytochrome C release from mitochondria. So what does it do? It prevents. So promoters, what does they do? It promotes this production of the cytochrome C from mitochondria. So the third one is a regulation at the nuclear level. So the nuclear level involves the synthesis of tumor suppressor protein, that is a p53 is suppressed. Okay, it is synthesized. Regulation at the nuclear level involves the synthesis of this kind of protein called this p53. And what does p53 do? It has a specific role in this cell cycle inhibition and the apoptoptic induction. So these are the three levels: at membrane level, instructive apoptosis; cytoplasmic level, make sure that you remind this thing, that is cytochrome C production and this inhibition; and the nuclear level, protein p53, suppressor protein p53 is synthesized. As we said in the beginning of this class, there are why the need of this apoptosis, right? So apoptosis means it is a kind of cell destruction. So what does it happen when it is continuing the growth of the cells? Of course, rather many multiplication of cells will definitely cause cancer cells, right? So the significance of apoptosis is very much important. So first one is a self-destruction of this aged and worn out cells. So there might be many damaged cells out there. So these cells can be removed by this process called as apoptosis. Second one is the formation and maintenance of the normal tissues. Third one is the avoiding autoimmunity by eliminating self-reactive T cells. Okay, so these T cells, what does it do? It might turn the immune system against the organism's own cells, right? So it might provide harmful for the same organism if it is not done in a proper way. So the next one is the defense against infections, and the last one is this maintains cellular homeostasis. This is by this proper balance between this production of the cells and the apoptosis, it helps in maintaining this cellular homeostasis. That's all. Thank you.